Hello, you beautiful people. I hope you've had a fulfilling festive season. We just finished celebrating Navratris and Dasara in India. During this 9-day period, a lot of people observe a period of fasting. Some people fast maybe only on just the first 2 days and the last 2 days of the festival season. Some people fast on the first and last day. Some people fast only on the last day. For the first time ever, I kept a full 9-day fast this Navratri season. In this video, I'm going to talk about my personal experience when keeping this 9-day fast, the basic ground rules for Navratri fasting, how I chose to do the fast, and the benefits of doing such a fast. So before I started doing the fast, I was looking for a way to measure the effects that the fast would have on my body and my mind. And after a little bit of research and talking to a few people who knew about this, I decided to settle upon 3 categories. Number 1 being body weight, number 2 being sugar cravings, and number 3 being general energy levels in my body. What are the effects that this fast had on me? Before I started the fast, I was 60 kgs, and at the end of the 9-day period, I measured myself again and I was 58 kgs. So I seem to have lost an overall 2 kilos during this 9-day period. I measured my weight at the same time and the same conditions, that is early morning and on an empty stomach on day 1 and day 9. But the intent of this fast was not to lose weight at all. So let's look at the more interesting effects that this fasting had on me and my body. So before I started this fast, there was a period of about 2 to 3 weeks when I was having some major sugar cravings. Like every day in the afternoon and in the evenings, I would really want to eat some chocolate or some ice cream, and I did exactly that. I ate a lot of ice cream, I ate a lot of sweets in these 2-3 weeks, and I put on 3 kgs in that 3-week period. I remember weighing myself before this started. I was 57 kgs, and at the end of it I was 60 kgs. I didn't resist myself from giving in to the sugar cravings. But after having completed this fast, one major noticeable change in me is that I am not having those sugar cravings anymore. It's like this fast hit the reset button on my eating patterns, and I am so glad for it. One would expect, or at least what I thought, was when fasting, the general energy level and mood might be a little lower than usual. But the way this fast is designed and the time of the year that it's set at, and when you do this fasting combined with some light yoga and some deep meditation, it results in higher energy levels than usual. So let's take an example to compare, right? Like normally I post 4 videos on my YouTube channels, 2 every week on this channel and 2 every week on my Hindi channel. So that's 4 videos per week. But the week when I was doing this fast, that's last week, I shot a total of 7 videos. That is like a 75% increase in my usual productivity. I was very surprised when that happened. I did not think that I would be able to sustain such high energy levels during a fast. What are the basic ground rules for Navratri fasting? You stop eating onion, you stop eating garlic, you start using rock salt, sendha namak, instead of normal cooking salt. You basically cut down on all spices. The only spices you can pretty much use are jeera, that is cumin, and black pepper. You eat no lentils, that is no dals. You do not use the normal grains, that is you don't use wheat, atta for making rotis and chapatis, and you don't use your usual rice while eating as carbs. Instead, you use singade ka atta, which is water chestnut flour. You use kuttu ka atta, which is buckwheat. You use sabudana, samak rice, rajgira, etc. You also use lots of potatoes, sweet potatoes, ARBI, and vegetables like bottle gourd, pumpkin instead of the usual vegetables. And you eat lots and lots of fruits. All of these foods are supposed to pacify the digestive fire in your body, and meals made out of these food items are called fasting meals. And of course, you have no non-vegetarian food and no alcohol these 9 days. There are no hard and fast methods and techniques of how to follow this fast. In fact, a lot of people who do the fast kind of pick and choose the rules that they want to follow. Some people look at what's more convenient for them. Others try to do it more strictly, which is what we did this time. So here's how I designed the fast for myself and for my husband Nikhil. For the first 3 days, we had only fruits and nothing but fruits. Fruits and lots of water. No dry fruits, no milk, no buttermilk, only fruits and plenty of water. Day 4 to 6, what we did was have fruits in the day, and in the evening we would break our fast. Well, not break our fast, but continue our fast by eating a fasting meal. A fasting meal being a meal that has been prepared from the aforementioned food items. On days 7 to 9, we would have fruits through the day, but allow ourselves 2 fasting meals. One in the afternoon and one in the evening. The idea also is to not stuff yourself with whatever you're eating and to eat modest quantities and be kind to your body. Let's come to the most important question. Why do people do this fast? Why is it considered to be so good to be fasting during the Navratri time of the year? This kind of a fast is a very good way to cleanse the body and get rid of the toxins. The foods that are normally eaten during a Navratri fast are excellent to effectively flush out the toxins from our system and to make the body lose its dullness and lethargy. Basically, to give the body a good shine from the inside, a good scrub. This fast is great to reset eating patterns. It's very easy to kind of get into a rut with our eating habits, to develop unhealthy eating patterns and kind of stick to them knowingly or unknowingly, like I was doing with my sugar cravings and ice creams and sweets. And this fast is an excellent way to hit the reset button on that and to start fresh all over again. The Navratris come twice a year, and both of these are at a time when there is a change in seasons. And doing this fast helps boost immunity and helps the body transition smoothly from one season to the next without falling ill. The Navratris are a time when there is great festivity and pomp in the air, and they are also a time to kind of relax, slow down, turn inwards and recharge ourselves with fresh new energy. Fasting, when done right, helps in calming down a restless mind and brings forth awareness and joy. And for those who are on a spiritual journey, fasting really helps them to go inwards, to discover the true self, the inner self. That was me on the evening of day 4 when we were getting to eat our first cooked meal after almost 4 full days of only fruit. Doing this fast definitely makes you look at food in a different light. It promotes mindful eating. After 4 days of eating only fruits, when you take that first bite of a cooked meal, you can't just gobble it up. You kind of pause in that moment and you really consider your food. You are really thankful for this food on your plate in front of you. You're really grateful for the nourishment that this food is going to give you and your body. You come to the present moment with your food, you take your first bite and you really savor it, enjoy it. Did the fasting get tough? Yes. On day 3 in the evening, around 10 p.m, I remember I was feeling a little faint and I was just not feeling too good. I remember those 15 to 20 minutes quite clearly. But I got over it. Nikhil cut an apple for me. I ate the apple and I was feeling much better after that. But yeah, it did get tough. The toughest day for Nikhil was day 1 when he ended up with a headache in the evening. But after we slept and then got up on day 2, he was chirpy as a bird and then he was just doing fantastic for the rest of the fast. So, did the fast have its tough moments? Yes. Are we going to do it again? Definitely. Here I am, 9 days later, 2 kgs lighter and more mindful and energized for the new season. We have decided to do this fast twice a year during both the Navratris and we are so looking forward to it. So that was my fasting experience. Let me know in the comments below if you have any more questions about this whole fasting journey and I will do my best to answer your questions. I will see you lovely people again on Friday with a brand new video. Until then, you stay safe, take care and be happy. Bye.